You either have time or you have money. Someone with a lot of time doesn't have a lot of money. Somebody with a lot of money doesn't have a lot of time. It is that simple. The Black Shadow, I don't know what that has to do with my stream with Vapor and Vic, but I will tell you that he's a hazer and I will defend him. But I don't know why you would bring that drama in here. And doing reviews on products, while some of you people may not look at it like it's a real job, it's a very, very long, extensive job. Whether or not it doesn't fit in your criteria of what a job is, it is a job. I could use the argument and say, well, if you work at McDonald's, that's not a real job. You're just flipping fucking burgers making $8 an hour. That's a piece of shit job. I could also use the argument and say, well, you working at a construction site, even making $30 an hour is a piece of shit job. That's not a real fucking job. A real job is sitting back and just making money. Do you see my argument? So no matter how you look at it, one could argue and say that you're stupid for going out there, breaking your back, bringing shingles on the top of a roof that you're only going to hammer down to be handicapped in a fucking year from falling down a ladder. That's not a smart job. So do you see the argument? You should probably see it a little bit clearer now. And that's not just for Vic. I hear that all the time is get a real job, get a real job. It's, well, you don't say that while you sit down and you watch me. I could use the argument and say you don't even have a fucking job. There's that. So that's what happens when you bring drama in here. Don't come at me with that shit with a real job. Every fucking job where you make $1, whether you get it from people, you get it from a corporation, you get it from a business, you get it from sweeping the fucking streets, it's a job. Whether or not it fits or goes to your criteria of what a job is, fuck you. Get out of here with that bullshit, Biden voter. I get people want to troll on the internet, but trolling about someone's job? What? Like, what's next? Are we going to troll about how ugly yo baby is? Like, is that the next route? Man, yo baby is ugly as shit. When your when your son was born, the doctor must have slapped your mama. Like what? Like what is the next level of trolling? What, why can't you just go, and why would you go into somebody else's stream to talk shit about another streamer? You know why? Because you were shut down out of their stream. That's why. Because you're like, shit, I've got to make a point now. I've got to go into other people's stream and talk about how pissed off I am because nobody fucking loves me. I would never in my life, even when I was 18 or 19 years old, right? It kind of makes me sad, but I would never in my life mock somebody for working. Never. Never. Because you're trying to bust balls, you're trying to put food on the table, you're trying to put a roof over your head. I can 100% support that. Whether that is shoveling shit. What people, you know what it is? You know what it is, Jim, to really dial that in? People are really upset because they see people like me, or like Vic, or like Rip, or like Grim, or like Unbox Therapy, and they get a little bit jealous because they see it where other people watch you, right? And that is the ultimate goal in life, right? Whether it may not be yours, but it's a majority of people to be loved by others, to be accepted, to be followed, to be liked, to be entertained by, right? Like that, or entertaining people, like that is, you'd like to do that. Some people are introverts, want to sit home and do absolutely nothing, but a majority of people like that feeling. So when they see somebody else that's not on a roof putting down shingles, or when they see somebody that's not, at the cow farm shoveling poop, it upsets them because it makes their life look much more difficult, and in their mind it's harder for the person that's hating on that individual that they're watching on YouTube, so they relate to that's not a real job. Well, I mean, if we go by definition of what a job is, right, that's working to make money. I mean, let's get into it and really look at the description, or better off, definition of job. Definition of job is a paid position of regular employment. That's number one. Number two, a task or piece of work, especially one that is paid. Do casual or occasional work, that's as a verb, buy and sell stocks, as that's also a verb. As a noun, a part-time job. She wants to be left alone to get on with the job. Right, a paid position of regular employment. So let's go a step further and look at what employment is. Definition of employment: the condition of having paid work. Now, if I go into what the definition of work is, the idea is, again, it may not be acceptable for you for an individual to open up a box, do a review on it, and other people watch it. I would have to disagree. I would. And I'm not saying that because I do that. You have to keep in mind that I own a business that employs people. So they have jobs, but every job is different. And to hate upon somebody because they have either an easier job. Look, you get into the baseline of you've worked so hard to get where you are. You know, anybody could look at a millionaire and be like, oh my God, that motherfucker's got so much money. His kids are set for life. I say that all the time, but I don't say that with any animosity or any hatred or vindictiveness. That person has worked. Look at Steve Jobs. That motherfucker worked to get where he was. And this way, or Sam Walton and all his grandkids and nephews and nieces, they're paid for life. Sam Walton is Walmart, right? So they've worked so hard to get where they are. Other people don't want to work that hard to get to that level. People want to work real easy or lackadaisical and get to that level. And if they don't, they want to complain that they're not there because of other people that held them back, when in reality, it was them that held them down, not allowing them to do it because they were too worried and too enveloped of what other people were doing instead of themselves and how they can succeed. That's the fucking problem. That is what, woo! Boy, you better light it up. I'm on fire tonight. Today, it's not nighttime yet, but you get the idea. That's the issue. That is the issue. It's not that one, sure, one might be easier than the other, but that's comparing a person that works in the movie The Office, Office Space, Mr. Stapler guy, versus somebody that is cementing a driveway. One may do it better than the other one may pay better than the other. One gives mental stress, ask Michael Scott about that, and the other one gives physical stress. Which one do you want to deal with more? You pick and choose your fucking battles, man. That's not even trolling. That's not trolling. That is someone that does not enjoy their life. That is what that is. Someone that is absolutely super let down, that they are, for lack of better terms, not acceptable even in their own eyes. Or everything else is not acceptable, and what they do is marquee the top position. No, sweetheart, because if it was your top position, I'm saying to you, even as a dude, if it was a top position, you wouldn't be on Twitch trying to figure out, hey, let me troll somebody else's account or trolling somebody else's stream because I don't like the way somebody else reacts or acts to my comments. No. You're just a lonely motherfucker. I suggest you either put on a glove and jerk off, or let a girl sit on your face, or shut the fuck up. Like, those are your three options. If none of those elect for your position, then probably put the microphone down. Oh, yeah. I've seen that on Unbox Therapy, especially when he got that new garage that looks like the Batman, where Christian Bale is putting on the Batman outfit and the butler's in the background. That's what the garage looks like that he's in. And people are like, how did you get that? You need to start working for your money. Like, what the fuck do you think he does every day? Like, when he streams for 4 hours, or when he does unbox videos, yeah, he may get those products for free, but that time is money. People have one of two things in life. This is no joke. This is no joke. You either have time or you have money. Someone with a lot of time doesn't have a lot of money. Somebody with a lot of money doesn't have a lot of time. It is that simple. That is the best. Now, when I'm saying time, I'm talking about free time. I'm not talking about time to do lives or time to do videos or time to make hip hop songs. Right, or how long you live. I'm talking about time where you could actually sit back and do absolutely fucking nothing. You either have one of those two. Those two don't usually, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but those two usually do not have a lot of both. Like, unless you own 500 Apple stores or Android, Android doesn't have stores. Unless you have 500 whatever the fuck stores, You're never going to get to that point. And once you come to terms with that, I think you'll sleep a little bit better and you'll hate a little bit less. You know what? Today, I ain't doing shit. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to lay in fucking bed all day, get bed sores, put a fucking TV on, and shit in the bed. And you know what? I don't have time to clean it up because I got a maid to do so. Guess what got you that? Money. You see how that works? That's welcome to life, man. Welcome to life. As you get older, you will find that you have more time. You know, I used to pick up on this, a little sentimental, a little bit heartstring puppeteering, if you will, or marionette isn't that what that's called? A marionette. That's when the person has the puppet strings, right? Right. A little marionette, if you will, on the heart valve. Uh, I used to look at it this way. So your whole life, I don't know why I'm getting emotional over this, but your whole life, you take it easy. You take your time with everything. You just kind of soak it all in. You just lounge out today, make a little bit of money. You get by. Maybe you make a little bit of extra money. You get by. But as you get older, you find out I got to work out more. So you see those fast old people running because they're trying to see things that they didn't get to see because they were too slow their whole life. Instead of moving fast and making money and banging things out, you relax when you get older. You shouldn't be hurrying it up when you get older. It should be the other way around. As you get older, your bones get brittle. I get it. Go work out. Be healthy. Absolutely. Keep your blood pressure down, your sugar levels down, and keep your bones strong. Hope to God you don't get osteoporosis or arthritis, but that's the way that I've always looked at old people when they're trying to rush about. You've seen those fast old people. I have. Like 90-year-olds jogging. Man, if you hit a rock, it's over. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna sound like someone just dropped a bunch of fish bones in a bag on the floor. Well, there goes George. Give me a body cast in 95. And that's the way that I've looked at it is move fast, do things. Like when we get food, Bree used to like walk up to the door like it was going to be there 35 minutes later. I used to say it's 12 feet away, run to the fucking door. Make a move. I should take my own advice, but I don't. You know why? Because I have money to not have to do that. That's Bree's job. Move, move, move. That's right. Move like you have a purpose, man. Move. It's like with the military, you're hustling and bustling, man. Nuts to butts. Move. Fucking move. Like it's move like this is gonna be your last day. You could do the same argument and be like, well, I want to eat cake on my last day. If I'm gonna die tomorrow, I'm gonna eat the shit out of this cake. I get it. I get the argument. It's a valid one.
But after 30 years, you get gastric bypass.
Yeah, but well, not even after 19 years, you're getting gastric bypass because your mom fed you tasty cakes because you enjoyed them and you only ate chicken nuggets.
That's the only time you smile.
Right, that's the only time you smile. Now you got cavities and dentures at 20 years old. How does that feel? Just don't hate on somebody because you don't like their job. It's tacky. It's ugly. Maybe take time to maybe find a different job that you do enjoy. And you hear this a lot, and I kind of stand by this. But they say that if you ever have a job and you enjoy the job that you have, it will never be a job. Now, if you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I got to go to fucking work today, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Either you need to get motivated that you're alive to have that job. And again, I'm not getting religious on you. I'm just putting it down. How would you feel if you were dead? You wouldn't have that job. You wouldn't be able to see the people that you see on a daily basis. All that goes away. So appreciate what you have. And if you don't like the job, then you go out and you go get a different one.